In the state of Montana, there are 7 reservations.
The Flathead Indian Reservation is an amazing and a sad place all in one sense. We're surrounded by beauty, we're surrounded by water, and it's such a beautiful mountain range, but yet there's such a depression here just with drug and alcohol addiction.
There's a crisis that's been happening for years on American Indian reservations. If you were to step foot on one, you would more than likely see this. A story that's far too common.
In the United States, our people have always gone missing. It's just finally getting attention.
People telling stories from the 1940s or something suspicious that happened and they've never had answers within their family.
The crisis of murdered and missing Indigenous women.
Because of drug and alcohol problems, they assume that these girls are just out partying, they're out having fun, and that they're just doing whatever they want to do, and so nobody takes it seriously until they come up either deceased or it's been years since anybody has seen them.
Surrounding the tragic death of 16-year-old Selena Not Afraid, found 20 days after she was first reported missing. We're now learning her body found just a mile and a half from the rest stop on Interstate 90 Monday, where she was first reported missing on New Year's Day.
It's just heartbreaking and just makes you just think about all of the other people that are missing. I can just hear the families screaming and so upset about it because it just brings to light she still has no answers for what happened to her daughter.
In 2017, nationwide, the Murdered and Missing Indigenous Women organization reported more than 5,000 missing Native American women. In Montana, the organization reported that Native Americans are just 6.7% of the total population, but make up 26% of missing person cases. At the time of Selena's case, the Department of Justice reported 152 people were reported missing in Montana. 46 of them identify as Indigenous.
My name is Valinda Morjo. I am Jermaine Charlot's auntie. She has 2 little boys, Jacob and Thomas. Jermaine went missing in June of 2018 in Missoula.
Jermaine was last seen on June 15th, around midnight in downtown Missoula. She was reported missing a few days later.
I just kind of knew something wasn't right. I called the Missoula Police Department and filed a missing persons report. I don't think initially the detective at the time didn't take it seriously. We lost a lot of precious time within the 2 weeks before Detective Guy Baker came on the case. He's done everything he possibly can. We've had search parties where we've had volunteers come out and search.
How are you doing?
Good and bad. Good days and bad days. When Selena went missing and she was found dead, it impacted her whole family. It was a tough one to swallow. She's not even my family member. I don't even know her. I don't know her mom, but it broke my heart. Holidays suck. Her birthday sucks. Just, she used to live down the road from my mom. My mom still goes to her house every day.
Reservations like Flathead have taken matters into their own hands, educating their people and developing protocols to follow. And unlike most reservations, they don't need to wait for outside law enforcement or the FBI to start an investigation. But efforts have been made by Attorney General William Barr, dedicating $1.5 million towards fighting this crisis and the ability to use the FBI at the request of the tribe.
He hired 11 missing persons specialists, and Montana was one of those states that he included.
A lot of names, a lot of the same story.
There is a darker side of it, and I think that people don't realize that it is happening.
The Indigenous people will continue to advocate so no one forgets the names of the loved ones lost and ones who haven't been found. They feel the efforts on the federal level to fight this is only the beginning. I'm Thomas Hoppough reporting.